Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and well, looks like this time I'm just gonna get ready to setting up a different background for any different libraries on Gran Turismo Sport. So looks like I'm just gonna get ready for the custom race. Just wanted to show you guys something. So this is definitely the GT Academy car special library. Well, I kind of think this library design is made by Victory, a Netherlands player who likes all that good design work for it. Well, I'm just giving a favor and try it out for this library for it. But for now, looks like it's time to go in and use for the Nissan GT-R Premium Edition 2017 for this custom event. Well, I kind of like this cool library that he just made. I'm really giving a little 5-star thumbs up for it. Alright, so let's just go and exit out a bit. Now, let's go and take a little custom race. So, I kind of think that Silverstone is going to be the next update on the list for. Well, maybe in case if you guys really want to have more city courses to be added in GT Sport. I kind of guess that you really want more city courses better than real life and original tracks. So, looks like it's time to get ready to race on for today. Time for a little race at Branch Hatch Grand Prix for the first round for. Well, maybe just giving a little having to take a little GT Academy challenge for this Nissan GT-R. Well, I'm wondering that it always established since 2010 or, well, yeah, definitely GT Academy established in 2010 because they just made a good exact stealth model for the PlayStation 3 on Gran Turismo 5. Well, I kind of think that this replica is good for the premium edition, but maybe we might need a Nissan GT-R first gen model. That would be quite good to see how it turns out to be like the original. Now, I kind of think this time it's gonna have to putting on some penalty settings. Here we go. Now let's put this GT Academy Stealth library to put it into the test. Well, I kind of like that cool style, just like the original. Well, evenly, of course, if you guys have already tried out the library designs that some other players made, they are good creativity to make good replicas from the original since the previous Gran Turismo games. Alright. The Nissan GT-R is ready to be prepared and it's finally revving up. Alright, so several hypercars are here and okay, the DB11 is definitely right at shown. Now let's go with medium sports compound whenever I had to take. Alright, let's go and take a little try. Okay, the engine sound is definitely the same. Well, glad the interior view giving a little good choice by giving a little start. So, looks like taking 3 laps at Branch Hatch for giving a little challenge. Now, let's just go and keep it steady. Watch out for that Turismo GT-R. It may actually fit for the N600 category supercar because this is definitely just like the original Nissan GT-R GT Academy Edition. Well, I kind of think back that did a good work for putting up a masterpiece for this creation for. And luckily the Nissan license plate is definitely perfect on the rear. I kind of like this one for the rear to be putting in to represent Gran Turismo since they launched GT Academy for let everyone to become who is becoming the next GT Academy champ. Well, I think some of them have already becoming professional race cars that they're always carrying on in each different race series. Alright, let's go. Well, kind of think that if we should probably have to take a little race test at Silverstone, that could give you a little more circuit experience whenever you really want to take more. Well, especially that we just might need a Nissan 370C is going to be in GT Sport. Well, they always like the Fairlady C as a newer model of the 2009. That could be part of the GT Academy library special because this is definitely a full-on Nissan related for Gran Turismo to give it a little support for. Alright, only 6 more to go. Just go and catch up. Well, guess the 2 hypercars, LaFerrari and Lamborghini Fennia are quite very tougher opponents. That'll make sure if I could probably have to go and catch forward, move on in. So, looks like there's the Fennia. I guess that hypercar Lambo seems to be having a little slow time to keep it steady. Well, this is gonna be good for at least. Alright, now I'm closing in to catch that LaFerrari. Alright, take that final turn, hold it. There you go. Now this special GT Academy stealth model is in the lead. Well, this is definitely quite enjoyable for it. Same Nissan GT-R with different libraries could be giving a good choice for having an opportunity here. Well, I'm just gonna have a little joyride for putting up for the final lap. Now, let's just gonna have to take a little right turn up ahead. Take a little slide left. Well, I don't know that if some of the newest Nissan models is gonna be in GT Sport. Well, definitely. Well, Nissan has already bring in the Nissan Skyline R34. That could be placed marked as a GT Academy car, and maybe the Nissan Leaf 2011 and the Fairlady C. Well, they are quite newer vehicles that definitely marked to be as a GT Academy library vehicle. But what about the Nissan Silva? Well, the Nissan Silva is definitely a standard production car slash tuner car, or definitely a GT300 race car could be quite shown to be appear for a difference. Well, this is definitely good for the Nissan Silva to become as a GT Academy challenge for. Kinda have to say, folks, because different kinds of Nissan models will be quite marked GT Academy written all over it on the hood or the side doors as anything that's quite to be good for putting up a little test. So, looks like finally first place is finally good for the GT-R. That's race number 1 of 3 finished. So, definitely the clean race bonus giving a little 50% plus for giving a little more concentration to take a little patience. Now, branch hatch is finished. Now let's go on over to Kyoto Driving Park for the next round. Well, Kyoto Driving Park is definitely the good course to be putting in for. Now, let's just say going to Yamaguchi for the second round of the race. Now, I kind of think driving Nissan's cars are definitely relatively were quite used, like the Nissan GT Academy 2012 challenge. Well, maybe you guys have already remembered this when you're playing GT5. Definitely it is a mini challenge in case if everyone really wants to be part of the GT Academy camp for only probably like for only one day for taking a little challenge, or the other will leave. Well, I kind of think that GT players are taking a little hard time to receive the red helmet to become the next racing star whenever they want to participate to see how they good at any kinds of racing categories. Alright, race number 2 is going in, and let's see how this challenge can go. Okay, round 2 is going in. Now, this time, another clean race bonus is going to be quite relatively smooth for. Gonna have to stick back to the interior whenever I can. Alright, there we go. Now let's take a little struggle pass on the Lamborghini Huracan. There it is. There you go. That should be all good for now. Woohoo! That was so very close for it. Alright. Take on the first chicane. Gotta take it nice and smooth. Slow free trail. Okay, more cars are definitely coming behind. Just gonna have to keep pacing up more. Now, let's pass the road car Corvette and the Lamborghini Venio. Alright, this should be all good for now. Okay, take that last chicane coming in through. Okay, pull a little throttle. Now let's move up. Make it way over to the next lap. Well, definitely the GPS has turned off for a while. I kind of think this will be giving a little more time to let it rest. Well, kind of think that I always like the turbocharged functional. Definitely for the last 2 Gran Turismo games. Alright, so this time let's just gonna do it without having a turbocharge cut on for it. Now, almost there. Gotta be more careful. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely that was a hard late turn. I think that comes out of that challenge for a little test for it. Well, looks like the Porsche has finally comes in the lead from the LaFerrari. That German supercar really beats the hypercar for it. Another one bites the dust is coming right in between 2 strong vehicles. So, looks like that was a good overtake on the hairpin turn. Now let's slide it in on the chicane. Gonna be perceived more carefully as caution. Almost there at the end of the second lap. Now let's get ready to take on the final lap for one last round. This is going to be a little time attack, folks. Gonna have to do this just like having a little GT Academy challenge. Okay, trying to maintain the throttle up tight. Well, evenly, of course, the assist options will also giving a little more help whenever I need to. Just gonna have to keep it nice and smooth. whenever I gonna have to take a little clean lap for it. Alright, let's follow up the apex. Slide right at it. Well, that was a good wide left turn for it. Okay, let's step on this apex, approaching in the chicane. Whew. Well, that was a bit of a close. Okay, now let's go and keep pushing up more. Keep following the line for when the apex, definitely giving me a little more help. Okay, second chicane pass, approaching one more turn. Come on. Reach at that double cone, take a little final turn right. Alright, there you go. Now let's just drive straight and be on the lookout if the LaFerrari passes me. In that case, well, the Porsche definitely blocked the LaFerrari's distance to be from behind away for it. So, looks like that was another good race for today. I'll make sure I'll be ready to see if the daily workout is going to be finishing up soon. Okay, well, almost there to be finishing up for this race, you guys. Now, I kind of think this will giving a little final challenge to make it wide stretch longer to be extended. Well, definitely the Nürburgring might be quite good. So anyway, maybe let's go on over to Suzuka Circuit and let's giving a little race here at the afternoon. Yep, never tried this condition before because this is definitely partly cloudy to see how this race can turns out to be. Well boy, looks like this is gonna be it for the only one and final challenge for it. This race can only take 3 laps by having a custom race to be set. Alright, here we are in the Suzuka Circuit in a cloudy condition. Let's go and start one last race. Then the 3-round challenge is going to be complete for only today, you guys. Okay, let that Dodge Charger go first to start up the engine. So definitely this challenge is going to be quite simple to finishing up the race. Just only takes the clean race by having a little bonus for taking a little 3 times to be shown. Now, it's gonna have to take a little nice and steady whenever I gonna have to push through by it. But I'm not going aggressive because that's definitely too hard on the punches. Now, let's go and pass one car at a given time. Just giving a little concentration for a little slow and steady moment. Alright, there you go. Better wait for that McLaren 650S. Alright. That should be all good for only 10 cars still on the run for. Okay, here we go. Press forward and keep it straight. Gonna have to keep the interior up and perfect. Oh my gosh. Gonna have to keep it nice and tight. Okay, well, hope this is gonna have to extend some time much longer. Better have to watch out for the Viper GTS. Okay, dive in on the chicane. Okay, be more careful. Watch it. Second lap, only one more to go, you guys. Now let's brake right here. Okay, watch out for that Alfa Romeo. Well, this is going to be a good, excellent challenge to race on a figure 8 track. Racing on Suzuka circuit is giving a little more hard challenge to race with road cars and hybrid cars are definitely in the shared position. But maybe perhaps that this is going to be a little more patient when you're driving any sports car that is good, strong performance. Well, definitely Nissan GT Academy uses Nissan GT-R for this challenge for all the GT Academy competitors. Well, definitely they prefer to be as contestants. Definitely sounded like Survivor. Well, definitely it is a CBS reality show. But Nissan GT Academy takes a major training for all Gran Turismo players who really want to become an actual race car driver to compete in any series made by the FIA. Well, it was definitely used by a racing boot camp in case if you really want to go and take a track. Try to start training whenever you really want to do it, because this is definitely where the training begins if you really want to become a race car driver. Yeah, maybe do some exercise and have a little weight lifts or any kinds of exercise techniques if you want to go and rush it up for it. That's the only training course for every GT players who really wants to become a race car driver. Just first have to learn to following up the directions to get to know about the track for it. Well, the Apex is definitely a little help whenever you really want to do it for it. And definitely taking a little clean race for it. Maybe like this, for example. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS definitely made a failed corner turn. That's how it ends up for it. Well, glad I was lucky that I didn't get crashed for the first place. Alright, so looks like I'm in the final lap. Gonna have to do this professional racing style. Okay, light type up. Take it a little nice and slow whenever I have to check for more cars coming from behind. Okay, so the Porsche really wants to go back in first place after the mistakes it made. Alright, stay on it on the inside. Approaching on the turn. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to get bumper crash from behind. I just really want to have a clean racing challenge, not just any dirty race, because this is definitely comes out by having a little standard earnings. Alright, now let's go and take the spoon corner approach in. Just gonna have to wait for the apex on the right. Okay, follow up the left apex, right apex back again, and even left apex twice. Alright, excellent turn for the apex on the spoon corner. Well, I kind of like that corner because this is definitely the only hard technique that's ever to be performed to master this corner. Okay, taking on the out and out section. Oh man. Okay, well, that was a little bit close. Don't want to get a little spin out crashes for it. Alright, now looks like taking a little chicane for the final stretch. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Nissan GT-R GT Academy livery replica comes in the finish line. Well, looks like challenge complete. That was a little bit excellent close for having a little more GT-tastic race for only a Nissan GT-R. Well, I'm really sure that this is definitely a good race for today. Okay, looks like the clean race bonus definitely giving a good luck charm for this achievement. And then, looks like daily workout has finally finishing up for today. Man, I really love this library for only 1 or 3 challenges to be used for. So, once it's finished, time to get a car what I got from the daily workout. Well, I hope I can really want a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. Ahaha! Jackpot! I was right! I really wanted the SLS AMG for this car to be earned for. Well, that was a very good choice for it, but I got the AMG GT3 race car, but the SLS, that was definitely good since Gran Turismo 6. Alright, so that should be good enough mileage points to be spending in for. Now, I kind of think this time I'll be able to buy 2 different types of colors. Now let's go and buy the orange fluorescent and the G4 candy metallic. Well, definitely I'm just gonna have to save it for now, but this is gonna be it for only 1 or 2 paint colors to be purchased. Well, that was an awesome GT Academy livery for the Nissan GT-R Premium Edition. Well, it is definitely almost like the exact original model of the Nissan GT-R Spec B. That could be a quite fitting good for the Premium Edition. Well, definitely it is a good exact replica of the original Nissan GT-R R35. Well, I kind of like this library, but this is definitely super cool to be used for a little time trial edition for this race. Well folks, I hope you really enjoyed this library. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Or don't forget to check the 2 links down below in the description if you want to see more for it. Well folks, I also like to give a special thanks to the Netherlands player who made this library. I really appreciate for this one, because this is definitely good style for only a stealth vehicle. Well, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll keep continuing on for racing on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later.